Hey everyone, welcome back to Shri FC. I hope you're well. I hope you're good. I'm not good. I'm broken by the defeat of my team again. But as always, now I'm calm down. We have to discuss on five things learned. It's important part to discuss on what happened, what went wrong, some of the positive you can take on. Yes, the defeat is broken. It's like broken me as a fan right now. What's going on? But again, we have been used to from this from last season now, so it's not a surprise. It's just how many times we have to take it. But we have to digest this defeat. We have to understand what went wrong. And in this video, I'm going to give you my five things learned from this match. Please people, before I start, smash the like buttons and subscribe. Your support means a lot. And comment your five things learned in this game and whether you agree with my points or not. So coming on to the first point, Nico Jackson right now is not ready to be a Chelsea first team striker. Love Nico Jackson, love each and every Chelsea player. Everybody knows how much I love every Chelsea player. But he is a player right now who is not ready to lead Chelsea team. It's not his mistake. I was one of the channels on the YouTube for Chelsea that was saying don't put the pressure on the young boy. Don't ask him 15 goals, 20 goals. He's not ready right now. The Premier League defenders are a bully. Pre-season is something else. I was impressed by Nico Jackson and still I am. He's a good dribbler of the ball. The guy can really make good runs and he still has a lot of ability. But he's not ready to be a first team striker at this age, at this experience in one of the toughest league in the world, Premier League. We should have signed a Vialovic or experienced player, played him underneath them. He could have learned from them and then became a starter, or should have signed some experience. But again, the board did not want to sign a player over the age of 25. They put all the pressure on this young boy, but millions of fans are keeping an eye on Chelsea, and every blame is going to him. Whereas right now, the boy needs game time, development, and he's not just ready right now. That is a mistake of Chelsea and the Chelsea board, and the young boy is paying the price. And just before I go to the next point, back him, give him time. I think he still needs a lot of development. It's not his mistake. He's not just ready right now, in my humble opinion. He needs a bit of confidence. He needs a bit of goals going to get that confidence. So this is something we fans need to back him up with. Coming on to the second point, one of the positives, one of the best positives we had this season, the signing of Cole Palmer and his performance again. I've been praising him on every five things learned, but today again, he was outstanding. He was a creative journal of our team today. Now, I'm not putting him on the level of Mata, no way. He still has to do a lot, but finally, after a long time, we have left foot to I really enjoy watching. What a beauty. Like on one hand, we've got very inexperienced and talented Madueke, but right now Madueke still lacks a lot of things that he should be doing. But on the other hand, we've got Cole Palmer who is more refined, his possession base is good, the way he controls the ball is good, and this is something you need from a player. Cole Palmer is a player that takes us, whether keeping the possession, whether moving the ball fast, creating the chances. He made a beautiful chance for Cucurella, should have finished, the best player for on this pitch. And the only positive light we had with some of one or two more players in this match. And if we can find a clinical edge, if we could have had a clinical striker today or a clinical player up top, Cole Palmer will be getting a lot of assists for this Chelsea side, and what a good signing he has been. Coming to the third point, Raheem Sterling, a player I've praised a lot on this channel, but also sometimes constructively criticized. And today I'm going to constructively criticize him again. Why? Because he's an experienced player. I expect more for Raheem Sterling. This man is one of the most experienced wingers in the league, one of the most experienced players in our team right now. He's so talented, he's so good, man. He still has got a lot to offer. What a great player he is. But again, this season when we need him, he goes empty. Like, he has had some moments where I can understand we did not have a clinical striker, otherwise he would have had more assists. But Sterling played well against Luton, he played well against Burnley, he had a good game against Arsenal where he destroyed Zinchenko. But today, when the young team, inexperienced team needed someone to step up, Sterling was again inconsistent. Like, he's the highest earning player in our team right now. I'm not blaming him on that, that's not his mistake, and he's deserving in terms of the stature he has. But to be really honest, you should be performing much better. Palmer is still a young boy who was the best performer. Mudryk is young. Madueke is young. Jackson is young. You are the man that has to step up to lead these young boys. And I love Raheem Sterling. What a professional, what a pro. But today, Raheem Sterling was again very, very inconsistent. Coming to the fourth point, and a very, very important point, that is Marc Cucurella. What a rejuvenation of his career he has been. He was on the verge to join Manchester United. The manager played him in the League Cup game, and then he did not go to Manchester United. And now he has become a top player for us, playing one of the best players right now for us. Right, Cole Palmer was the best for me, but then to be really honest, it could be between Cucurella, Caicedo, and Silva. Cucurella could have been the second best. He was fantastic again today. He was good against Arsenal. He kept Bukayo quiet for most of the game. He played at right back when Gusto was red carded, James was injured, and he did really well. And his rejuvenation has been fantastic. There were rumors coming that Chelsea trying to sell him for 25-30 million, and now he's playing, and this is so good to see. And Cucurella is a bit of inspiration to a squad that when he's going wrong, you bounce back. He was booed by his own fan. So this is another thing we learned today, because this is the second match he played now as a left back this season, and he was fantastic. So give him time, give him patience. This is the way these young players can develop. This is what, as fans, we need to give each and every player time. Nico Jackson might be having bad season right now, but he could have another rejuvenation next season. These are young players who are coming into the team with a lot of pressure. Give them time, and Cucurella is an example. Going to the last point now, everybody's going to go Poch out or Poch has a lot to blame. Constructively, if you're criticizing him, fair enough, and I understand and respect that, because Pochettino, again, for me, should have gone for Gusto in this game. But why I'm saying back Pochettino is not because I wanted him as a manager. I think even if we had Enrique, we had Nagelsmann, the problem will remain the same. We have played some really good football this season, but we just have not got the clinical edge forward. We should have had a draw against Nottingham Forest. We should have beaten Villa, should have beaten Bournemouth, should have beaten West Ham, and should have won today. 5 matches we could have won, and we could have been above in the table right now. The manager has done a good job so far this season in terms of the way football we have played. This is much better football than we saw on the Porto, with no disrespect to him. I respect him a lot. But again, we just don't have the clinical edge. Everybody knows Pochettino was not fully involved in the transfer of the players. It was Paul Stanley, Lawrence Stewart, and the policy of the board that they won't sign a player above the age of 25. And if you have to blame anyone, it's the board. Pochettino is doing well right now. All the young players are developing well. He has really developed Mudryk well. He has brought Cucurella back into the team. But the manager can only do so much. Nico Jackson can only do so much. We have so many under 23 players, young players, that the board missed out on signing some experienced players. If we had even 1 or 2 experienced signings, if we had one experienced striker, Nico Jackson won't be facing the pressure right now from the fans. We could have got more goals right now this season. Everybody would have been praising Pochettino for the great football Chelsea are playing and scoring goals. And slowly we could have developed. We could have finished 5th this season. Then we could have developed and gone on 3rd next season and then tried to go for the title. But the board went for an absolute under 23 team, and you have to give them time. There could be another season where because of inexperience we finish 10th, 11th, 9th, and then we go on. But do the fans have the patience? And even the players, if they lose confidence, can they again and again bounce back? That is the problem. And again, when we blame Pochettino, we have very inexperienced squad right now, so that has to be taken into account. This is my 5 things learned from this game, people. Please just like, subscribe. Do let me know your 5 things in the comment. Thank you. Wishing you the best.